Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Scotty. Today I want to talk about taking action. Now, what does that mean? Well, thinking about being intentional and thinking about your growth and where you want to go, taking action is a huge part of it. So, a lot of us will kind of think of ideas, have great ideas, to be honest, and think of ways to help the world or help somebody else or help other people. And we put that in a filing cabinet in our mind, and we don't really do much toward that goal. Well, as you're going through your life and you're figuring out what you're choosing to do, what your purpose is, or what your goal is in life, you want to find action items that are congruent with it, that lead you to that area. A lot of us will have great ideas, me included, and you come years later and go, hey, whatever happened with that? Oh, did I take action toward that goal? That would kind of would have been pretty cool. And then you think back and no, you really didn't. So a lot of times defining what you want to do and where you want to go, what purpose or journey you want to be on, and when you have that idea, you write it down, you think about it, and think of what actions you can take to lead you to that goal. It could just be as simple as reading a book as a beginning. I years ago I had such horrible mornings at times, and I would try and sleep in, hit the snooze alarm. I don't know if we've all done it, but I've done it, and as growing up, and there was just some sort of click at some point that said this needs to stop. Setting up my day in such a horrible way just leads me to frustration first thing in the morning, hours or 2 hours in. And you can't start there. You got to start at the top. The day is going to chip away. The day is going to chip away at your positive mindset or your growth. It's just this world has a lot of busyness going on, so you can't start at the bottom. You can't start in that mood. So I decided I'm going to change my morning routine. And slowly I kept changing it and modifying and taking action toward that goal. And now, as I am older, the mornings are my favorite time. I'm kind of a before 5 a.m. person. I like waking up and getting ready to go, and I am fully, with a big smile on my face, loving life. And then we'll see how the day goes. See what happens. See what interesting things will show up in my life. But with that, I took action. I started looking up and listening to people. What are some things I could do in the morning? What are some exercise steps I can do in the morning? Stretching I could do in the morning. What are some body hacks I can do in the morning? Hey, I have water right here. A lot of research led me further down the road of just like not hitting snooze was the beginning. Don't hit snooze. And it led me further, to the point where I don't even need a snooze. So, or I don't even need an alarm. So, taking that action starts changing your life. Taking that action toward that goal, as small as it is, if it's just even just making your bed to make you feel accomplished in the morning, go ahead and do it. Take those small steps of action toward that goal, toward what you want to do, and celebrate yourself as you take those small steps. A lot of people will be like, no, I was just tiny. I just made my bed. It's huge. You do that for 7 days in a row. You wake up, you make your bed, you get everything ready. It's huge because these small steps lead to those big steps, lead to those doors. When that door opens, you're ready to step through that door, step through that goal, and reach what you wanted to accomplish. So I want to talk about that today. Think about a part in your life that you may need to take action, a goal that is congruent with where you want to go or who you want to be, and take action toward it. A small step. Don't start, hey, I've got to sit for 10 hours and do this. No. So take small steps. Write a few things down. Carry a book. Write it down. This is my next step. This is my next step. This is my next step. And then celebrate those steps. And I'm sure you will lead to the goals that you want to get to. I just want to talk about that today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.